Hello again. I decided to keep the setup, well, a little different, but welcome to day 15 of 31 Days with Tarot. And this is what is your favorite pop culture reader representation and why? This one, I mean, the last couple ones, well, not the last, but like the middle ones, like 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, those ones I really struggle. Like the tattoo arts, the core, I was like, but now you saw it. And then the favorite pop culture, I was like, favorite pop culture. So, I mean, I do watch TV series and I read books, and I was like, where have I seen tarot? And I could think about Gilmore Girls, and they have a snow fair, and then Lorelai has a dog, and she is like making fun of diviners, no? So she has a dog pulling out fortunes for people, and then one of the characters, Kirk, gets very offended, and he's like, no. My girlfriend says tarot is a serious thing, so he hires a professional tarot reader. So I'm glad that some of the characters did take tarot seriously, but it was like overall in the show it was made like look like it wasn't serious. It was fun. It was kind of stupid. So a little disappointing, but understandable. Um, no, it's just I think recently, maybe in the last, and correct me if I'm wrong. My impression, personal impression, is that it has been only in like the last 10 years or so that tarot has become more and more like psychological tool than to predict the future. And not that it's anything wrong with predicting the future, but it's like, so what's your idea of the future? Is it fixed? Is it not? If it's fixed, then what's the point of having a reading? No, it's just like, well, even if I tell you or not, it's gonna happen. So, and I like to believe like we have some control, some decision power. So, and it's just like, I think it's better. It's kind of like in the Matrix, no? When Neo goes to the Oracle and she says, like, I can only see past a decision you have already taken. So I think that's super accurate, no? Like, we cannot see past decisions we have not yet decided. Like, no pun intended. But it's just like, yes, though, once you take a decision, even if you're not super conscious about it or you don't want to admit to yourself that you have taken that decision, that's when you can see past your decision. Like, I don't know, something like I've already decided which job offer to take. And then no, you can see like one job or the other, or it's sort of like that sort of thing. Again, I mean, I don't have anything against predictive readings, but I do love very, very much more the psychological approach. Like, how can I overcome this issue? How can I better myself? I mean, and it doesn't have to be like super spiritual or anything, but it's just like an advice for the coming month. No, like what should I be aware of? What do I need to pay more attention to? Sort of that thing. And again, like any question is valid. Oops, I was knocking this little guy down. Sorry. Any question is valid. It's just how you phrase it and your personal beliefs. So what am I going like? I'm so rambly. Sorry. But then again, no. What is the favorite pop reference? So I was thinking about Gilmore Girls, and then I was thinking, yeah, that movie, The Gift, which is Kenny Reeves, but like he's the bad guy. Sorry if that was a spoiler. I think pretty early on you know that he's the bad guy. If I'm correctly remember this movie, there was a psychic. She was a tarot reader and she pulled some cards. That's the only one I could think about, and I'm sure there are like many others. Now, the one that it's like really fresh in my mind, and that's what I saved it for the last, is The New Adventures of Sabrina. So you know that one, no? Like there's an episode where every character goes through the psychic, and they get I think they actually created a tarot for the show, no? And each character gets a tarot card and a reading, and then something happens to them. So it's quite funny, and I think it's quite accurate. And well, the whole show, no, has like some witchcraft and demonic vibes and all that, no? And there's a lot of debate going around it that I don't want to go into. But I think at least, no, they were like approaching tarot and showing that it was accurate, at least, to say the least. And the other way that I wanted to think about is like the other way, no? What about tarot that has pop culture? And I was thinking about Hello Kitty. So this is a lovely gift. Thank you very much to the person who gifted that. This is a pouch. But there's Hello Kitty tarot decks. There's the Game of Thrones. There was actually, a tarot for TV shows that I don't have. I also don't have the Game of Thrones. Harry Potter tarot deck. I also don't have it. I don't think I have any deck that has been directly impacted by pop culture. I'm sure to some extent, no, like one or the other is impacted. But to say, I don't know, like I would love like the Snoopy tarot, right? Like, oh, I love Snoopy. Or sort of things like that. So I was thinking that in the other way. So I'm eager to see other responses because, again, this one was hard. So I would love to see if there's like, I think there's a James Bond movie that shows or a series. I don't know. I think there was a deck there, and I'm sure there is tarot in many more TV shows and series and pop culture in general that I don't know about. Maybe there is a song, no, quoting tarot or the archetypes. Oh, right. I actually like Led Zeppelin. They have an album that has a hermit, and they complete it like it has like a full, like you can see the mountain behind the hermit. Sorry about that. Lives near a hospital, yeah. So I know Led Zeppelin, and I think other rock groups also use tarot in their albums or for their cover art or in their music. So yeah, that's all I can think about right now. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, for listening to my ramble. Bye.